Good morning, everybody. It's 10:30 a.m., January 16th, Monday, Martin Luther King Jr. holiday. Hope everybody's having a good Martin Luther King Jr. holiday. And you're joining Logical Excess's Final Fantasy 15 playthrough, Chapter 3, Episode number 5. Prince Noctis and his retinue, the big picture, they're at Lestallum. And our primary quest is to find this, excuse me, the King's Arms. Just like the special weapons that we've been finding up until now, we've been tasked with finding the next one. The next weapon, next one. I guess it may be a little more specific. But I forgot what they're called. I don't know what they're called. The King's Armaments or the King's Arms. But we're not... I like to do some secondary tasks before I tackle the primary task, and I'm just wrapping up some hunts and things like that. I think we're pretty close to actually being able to go straight to the primary task of finding the King's Arms. There's just a couple of more hunts I think I need to do, and some simple side quests that are just kind of like, hey, go grab this item and bring it back to the originating NPC. But I think once we get those down, we can pretty much proceed with the King's Arms. Let me make sure this is correct. The Royal Army. Need to give Ignis a spell. Blizzard. We have Thunder here. I thought I picked up a quest to head over to Golden Key. Maybe I was wrong about that. There we go. Vive. My autosave must have triggered right before I took this quest.
A little warm for my tastes.
Hey, you kids got a minute? I got a profitable proposition for you. Another job, to be precise.
More photos, right?
Correctamundo, on the first guess, too. I need shots of Angel Guard. Ever seen it? The funny-looking island off the coast of Galden.
Yeah, I know it.
Figures you would. Famous place, home of legends and all that. Anyway, I need a good picture of it. Take a few shots, make it look impressive. I'll let you decide where to shoot from.
You think he wants to publish my photos?
Somehow, I'm thinking maybe not.
Yet he must have turned to us for a reason.
Because he knew we'd say yeah.
I suspect Noctis actually has the correct answer on that. You streamed last night for the first time, man. How did it feel?
Can't top the aroma of bread being baked. So, ready to get some bread in you?
I tell you what, man, like the first time I streamed,
They're all my favorites.
it was a little weird at first because you're sitting here talking and it's kind of like you're talking to nobody, really, in a weird kind of way. But it starts to kind of become natural. This food is too expensive, man.
Thank you.
You completed Final Fantasy 15? Well, I respect that, and I'm glad you did, man, and I hope you really enjoyed it. I just want to keep this spoiler free because, you know, spoilers just kind of, they mess things up for people,
a lot
man.
Of good stuff. Come again.
It's like going into the new Star Wars movie and telling everybody that what happens to the characters at the end. You just don't do that. I'm glad you kind of liked it because it didn't.
Man, that hurts.
Another
It's
headache.
it seemed like
It's not normal.
at least earlier it seemed like you were kind of uncertain about the game. Like you kind of had you didn't quite know how you felt about the game whenever you were playing it. What is this? Oh yeah, Altician Olives. What I want to know is what is this icon here? Is this like a mechanics icon? Or like a food a little Oh, it's a cup of noodle guy.
Hello there. Care for cup noodles?
Oh crap, I can eat these on the fly. That's kind of cool. Cup noodles, an instant meal invented for busy adventurers, makes carbo loading easy and delicious. Aren't these actually a real food product?
Thank you. Come again.
This is Lestalem, and it's just a cool city. I like the design of it and everything. I've never personally been to Brazil, but I've seen pictures, like I've seen photos and videos of Brazil on the YouTubes, the internet, and everything. And to be honest, like this place, Lestalem kind of reminds me of it's designed or fashioned after Brazil, I think, or maybe even like Cuba, like Havana in Cuba. So let's eat this cup of noodle, and let's get on with it. Let's see. I can't actually use it. I guess I'm going to have to camp. Okay, yeah, I guess I'll just camp, and it's a one ingredient meal. Alright. Look at this. It's already nighttime already. Jesus Christ. Were you able to get over the having to sleep and camp every night to tally up your XP? I know that you said that was kind of annoying. And I kind of feel it's a little annoying. I mean, it's tolerable. I guess you get used to it after a little bit. I guess I need to go ahead and camp.
Man, it's hot.
Then lose the jacket.
Screw it. I'm gonna go ahead and camp. I mean, it's gonna force night on me anyways. And one thing that I went back and I watched some of the my stream videos leading up to this, and I noticed that I'm no longer going to be doing the photo sharing to the social media while I'm streaming, because I think it breaks up the rhythm and the flow of the stream. So what I'm doing now is I'm just saving the photos, and then I just upload them after I finish streaming. For sake of the pacing of the game. Where the hell is the inn? Okay. Well, duh. I guess I should have known it was back here, because that's when I went on that walking tour with Iris. By the way, have you seen Kingsglaive, the Final Fantasy 15 movie? And have you watched Brotherhood? I guess now that you've completed FF15, you could go back and watch those two. That's what I plan on doing. As soon as I finish the game, I'm going to go watch Kingsglaive. I got a friend who's already watched Kingsglaive. He just doesn't have this game. And the reason why I haven't watched Kingsglaive is because I don't want to be influenced or biased on my impression of this game. I want to play this game through and kind of see how well it stands on its own, you know. Dung Blend, the stench of gardening success. Jesus Christ. It's pretty good. I'll tell you what, I have watched the anime. I watched the FF15 Brotherhood anime, and it's really a lead up. It's not a lead up to the story per se, but it kind of gives. Okay, for example, you got Prompto, you got Gladio, you got Ignis. You don't know a whole lot about their backstory and their relationship with Noctis growing up and how they became friends. And that's basically what Brotherhood is about. It shows you the backstories of how Prompto met Noctis and how they started hanging out.
Here are built.
You know, who Gladio is, what's his role, why he has this protective role to Noctis. And it's very short. I think it's like 5 or 6 15-minute episodes.
What's that?
Oh, greetings. Will you be staying with us?
We sure will.
Let's call it a day.
Soft beds, baby.
Did you, by the way, the combat in this game, did you experiment with the wait mode? I'm really falling behind on my fishing level, man.
Stylish as always.
Perfect timing.
Hey, this one's pretty good.
I know. I dig it too.
All right. You know what? I'll turn on the wait mode on this streaming episode, and that way you can kind of watch how it works. But I think if you've completed the game without it, I don't think you need to mess with it. I think the wait mode's good for somebody who first comes to this game and is trying to get familiar with the combat, because everything's going on in real time. You know, the attacking, the defending, using your potions, trying to coordinate an AoE attack. It could be a little much for people to get a handle of. At least, I'd say during the first...
rest is money well spent.
Yeah, I'll second that.
The first few hours of
Something to be said
gameplay.
for the safety of walls.
Ah, it's you again.
What does this guy have to sell? Alright, nothing.
Take care now.
So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on right now. So we're going to wait mode. Some people call it cheating. From what I understand, like the speedrunning community says that's cheat mode, because now that this game's out, you're going to have people trying to speedrun it.
Talk about a steamy day.
And the wait mode gives somebody a huge advantage in combat.
They knocked. Check it out.
What is it?
What is he looking at? Give yourself a break and have an ice-cold Uncle Randall root beer.
That looks good.
Go grab one if you want.
You bet I want. I'll find a joint later.
How many times are you gonna change?
It's so hot. At this rate,
Stinking hot.
Yeah.
I'm going to see if I can grab a quick meal here. A relatively cheap meal.
Welcome. Some refreshments. You'd help call pests?
We'll take Secure the Mountain Pass. But we're not
Best
going to
of
do
luck.
that. We're going to Golden Key. I just want to grab this hunt.
Here's our menu.
Yeah, this is more reasonable. We're going to go with peanut sauce skewers. That sound delicious. Yeah, soup and bread. Let me try the soup and bread. This is the one I don't think I've tried yet. Ignis may learn a recipe off of this one.
Bon appetit.
By the way, I plan on going to the grocery store today, and I plan on picking up the ingredients to make that that beef roasted stew that Ignis cooks that they have on their YouTube site. I'm going to check it out and see if it's actually any good.
Thank you. Please come again.
All right, we're going to Golden. And I'm going to do a little bit of fishing there, too, because I do need to maintain my fishing ability. Man, this is going to be a long ride all the way back here to Golden Key. A 7-minute ride. Okay.
Everything in order?
Yep.
All right.
I thought I fueled this thing up. Hold up.
We need to replenish our supply of curatives.
Gotcha.
Oh, man. Man, this is just like in real life when you're trying to go somewhere. You get together with a group of people and go somewhere. You're always having to stop. It's just... It's kind of funny. He just kind of shoved that guy out the way like, man, get the heck out of here. I'm trying to fuel up my freaking car.
Heard the wife got a promotion. Congrats. Yeah.
By the way, I hope you like my paint job on the Regalia. The orange and the white. I think it's kind of pimp. Hey, I presume you have access to the PlayStation Store. I know you're over there in Finland. I'm not sure about how release dates differ between the states in Europe. I know that they can be different. Check out, Square Enix has released a demo for their upcoming title called Nier Automata. It's on the PlayStation Store. Check it out, man. I downloaded it last night. I mean, actually not last night, 2 nights ago, but I actually played it yesterday morning a little bit, and it's really cool, really fun. I didn't play the first Nier, but I was really impressed with the demo. It's not an open world type RPG, so I'm not really sure what. Well, obviously, I know you like Skyrim and you like The Witcher 3, so I know you have a tendency to to enjoy open world games like this. Final Fantasy 15 is kind of open world, but the actual gameplay of Nier is just fun. I'm actually gaining AP for this. I think it's kind of cool that when you're traveling in this game sometimes, like, you have to stop and let the wildlife cross the road. Yeah, like this.
A whole herd.
It's kind of cool,
Beasts
man.
in their natural habitat.
Because, like, it's almost like if these fantastic creatures really existed, that's how it would be. You know, if you're traveling across the United States, for example, you're going to have buffalo crossing the road, possibly deer, things like that, antelopes, coyotes, foxes, wolves. The only thing that they don't have right is, I guess you would expect to see roadkill in this game. Because you will see a lot of roadkill over here in the United States. Look at that thing. I noticed that the game has really opened up on this chapter 3. I'm looking at the other playthroughs. I think I was able to get through chapter 1 and 2 and 3 in 3 episodes. This is the 5th episode in chapter 3. You know, I got my younger brother. He's got a lot of doubts to this game. Like, he hasn't really been into a Final Fantasy game for years. Like, he's lost so much interest in Final Fantasy games. I don't think he's bothered with, like, since Final Fantasy IX, maybe. I think that he hasn't really been impressed. He just went, I guess he got on the open world type RPG kick whenever the Elder Scrolls came on the scene, and he hasn't looked back. And I keep telling him that this is actually a good Final Fantasy. I think he'll eventually try it out. He's got his own Twitch channel. He may even stream it, but I don't know. You got to think, what did Elder Scrolls do that was so different than the old Final Fantasies? Open world, fully explorable world, and you didn't have a turn-based type combat system. You had a more of a real-time action system. And that's really what made it a more attractive, I think, an attractive gameplay experience than the traditional turn-based, old-school, your turn, attack, now the monster's turn, he attacks. It's just, it becomes old. It really does. It becomes dated. But now Final Fantasy comes back and says, oh, you want real-time action combat? And FF15 takes the action to, like, the extreme compared to Skyrim or Morrowind or even The Witcher 3, which The Witcher 3's got a fun combat system. But the combat in this game is, like, over-the-top, kind of like anime-inspired combat, which is cool. I think it fits. Here we are, Galdin Quay.
Hey, why don't we take a group picture over there?
Yeah, go for it.
Woohoo!
This is killing me.
I forgot how to walk.
Where's this photo op spot? Here we go.
Take a shot from here.
Good call. Now it's picture time. Ready or not? Oh, love the lighting.
What's the forecast?
Clear skies with the temperature rising.
Nice.
So I take it you're playing this right now?
Here.
It is quite comforting to see other people about.
Go ahead and refuel just so I don't forget. I don't want to end up on the side of the road. Okay. I think that was a recipe that I learned earlier.
We're meeting when?
This is it. Here's the photo op.
Noct! Are you forgetting a certain island?
I thought that was where we were going to take the photograph.
Welcome to Golden Key. Man, that hurts.
Another headache.
This is not normal.
We'll be fine as long as we're at a haven. The Oracle will protect us.
Absolutely breathtaking.
Yes, I was about to say the same.
My tummy's rumbling.
I guess I'm confused because I don't know where this quest point is now.
I already told you everything I know. The rest is up to you.
Till next time, then.
How about from over here?
There we go.
Ready or not? Well, let's go and report in.
A hand-drawn caricature of the waitress here.
Welcome back. What do you feel like having today?
I can't believe I haven't done this hunt. Peace to the beach. Yeah, let me go ahead and do this one since I'm here.
Oh, this one's especially nasty. Take a look at the menu.
Look at this, man. 4,500 guild.
You do know this is a restaurant. Take care out there.
I'll tell you what, if anything, this game really inspires you and motivates you to learn some of these gourmet recipes and start incorporating them at your where you live. You even might be able to impress your friends with some of the stuff you can learn from this game. Okay, we're going to go ahead. Well, you know what? If you're playing this game, I guess you could turn wait mode on if you want. But I'm about to go ahead and engage a battle here, so wait mode's going to kick in.
Hey, who's up for a bite?
So basically, just a brief, like, high-level, I guess, the wait mode. The intent of the wait mode is to kind of, you know how like the origins of the Final Fantasy game are turn-based. The intent of the wait mode is to kind of bridge this new action-style gameplay with the old style of turn-based. So wait mode.
In order?
Yep.
Right behind you.
Here we go. Here's wait mode. All right, see right there. You see the control. I'm holding the controller here. My hands are not on anything. No buttons, no input. So the game is frozen. Now what I can do is I can, if I press the left thumbstick to move, it goes back to action. What this wait mode lets me do is with the right thumbstick, I can size up targets. I can even scan them for their weaknesses before I actually go in and take action. So this is why some folks are calling it cheat mode. And not only that, I can actually issue commands to use characters' techniques. I can use items. I can bring up the menu to use items, and the game's paused. I can press circle to cancel out of this. And yeah, that's wait mode. So that allows you to basically size up all the enemies you're fighting and pick and choose whether you want to use an AoE attack, a Prompto's attack, or whether you just want to go in and attack like that.
How are we?
Getting by.
Yes. So right now, boom, hands off the controller. And the reason why I did it is I noticed that my technical bar over here, I have enough juice or I have enough energy in my technical bar to issue a command. So now I want to issue a command to Prompto to do Piercer on this crab here. So back to action. He executes the command. And I'm back in the battle mode, the full-on action mode. This is why some folks are calling it cheating, though, because you don't have to make all these split-second decisions on the fly like you would if you were on full-on action. Now, one thing to note is when you're in wait mode like this, what can break you out of wait mode is if you move your character, if you press circle to attack, if you press triangle to point warp, or if you press square to block, it brings you out of wait mode. So yes, it does make the game more tactical, and I could see if you're in a huge battle with, like, let's say you're in a battle with the Empire infantry, and they have a ranged brigade, like a bunch of riflemen in the back, like 30 riflemen, and they're all taking pot shots at you, Ignis, Prompto, and Gladio, and you're sitting there right in the front of all the melee soldiers. Wait mode is beautiful because you can just stop, wait, and you can actually issue a technical command to Gladio to go do his Tempest right in the middle of the riflemen to take them out first, because if you don't, they're just going to slowly whittle you down while you fight all the melee characters. So it makes it a little more strategic, but it's also cheating in a way, because that maneuver would be hard to pull off in real-time mode. it would be harder. You could. I'm not gonna say you couldn't pull it off. It would be harder. You're probably gonna take more damage. You're gonna lose more health. You'll have to be more clutch to actually pull it off in action mode. I'm gonna leave wait mode on for a little bit during the stream. That way you can watch it, kind of like evaluate it and think, maybe this is for me, maybe not. I think there's some, yeah, there's some crabs over here. I'm gonna go ahead and fight these guys. Well, here's the thing. If you think about it, I don't really think it's cheating either, because The Witcher 3 has something like that, right? I mean, it isn't completely freeze time in The Witcher 3. It slows time down to allow you to pick which bomb you want to use, which magic sign, like Igni, Ard. It's kind of the same thing. So I don't really see anything wrong with it.
Real nice here.
Makes me want to take a nap.
Actually, if you like The Witcher 3 combat, you'll probably like wait mode a lot better.
Safety first, everybody!
And see, and it's kind of like, you know how The Witcher, like, you go to your bestiary, you check to see what oils they're weak to, what signs they're weak to. This is kind of the same thing. You scan the enemy, you're like, oh, he's weak against frost magic, or he's weak against the heavy swords, for example. Wow, these are low-level creatures, man.
We've lost in flavor. That's what you're hung up about?
Onward.
Yep.
And the beautiful thing is, you can always turn wait mode on, and you can turn it off. So if you ever get tired of it, you can go back to the action mode. I think the speedrunner community considers it cheating, because if person A, their playthrough of the game on action mode may take them longer because they're not able to execute some of these coordinated attacks as easily as somebody who played with wait mode. But at the same time, you could say that the guy who's playing on wait mode, it slows his playthrough down because it slows the action down. So I don't know who's right and who's wrong in this argument, and I really don't care, to be honest. I'm never going to speedrun this game, and I'm not into the speedrun culture. I can respect it, but I don't partake of it. Hope you don't mind me. I'm gonna catch 5 fish. I'm gonna make an attempt to catch 5 fish to stay up on my skill. And I don't have any line. Well, let me go purchase some line.
Back for more, are we? Always a pleasure. See you next time.
My favorite, I don't know, right now it's a toss-up between Ignis and Gladio. And like me personally, like amongst my circle of friends, I've always been I've been more kind of like the Ignis type character. The guy who's kind of is able to figure out solutions to problems, or always has a good idea of how to proceed with the problem on solving it, and I don't know. I like Gladio because I can respect his emphasis on strength. Personally, I feel like Noctis is kind of a spoiled little kid, to be honest. And I've never... I don't know. I've never liked spoiled kids. But that's... Let me play through the rest of the game. I mean, think about it. He's kind of spoiled. He doesn't have to cook for himself. You know, he's got Ignis doing all the cooking, all the thinking. You know, it's kind of... I guess he's royalty. And that's just the way it is being royalty, I guess. He doesn't have to drive. I mean, he can drive if he wants to, but he doesn't have to do it. He's always got somebody else to take care of some of these things for him. He's probably...
Oh.
I would say he's probably very hard to relate to for most people, because most people don't live that privileged lifestyle. He also doesn't need... Gladio is like his strength, you know, so he doesn't have to train. You know, there's no pressure on him to actually become stronger, because I guess Gladio is like his bodyguard. And then he gets the hottest chick in the setting. It's kind of... Look at this. This guy, this thing's putting up a fight.
Nox, you can show a bit of emotion, you know?
So that was 2 fish, right? I think I'm using the wrong lure. Let me check out. Nebula Salmon. A minnow lure model after the mysterious Tomberry demon. Though small, is capable of some very big things. Hell, I don't even know what it... I guess I'll try this one and see if it does anything. No. Nothing. Nothing. I forgot what these bluefish are. If I knew what they were, I would purchase the correct lure to catch them. Alright, they don't like that either.
Are you just trying to impress us?
I need to purchase the correct lure. Let me take a look at my archives on fish. This is glowing barrelfish. And it says I caught it with a Popek Chocobo. Glowing barrelfish. Let me see if there's a lure for the glowing barrelfish.
So, what is it you're after today?
There we go, the sweet jamming moose.
Always a pleasure. Good luck out there.
Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna catch 2 more fish. Possibly 3 more if I catch them very quickly. Pencil lure that resembles the peculiar matcha moose demon mimics the movement of frantically fleeing prey on the surface. There we go. One thing I wish they would have done in this game is allow you to change which character you control in combat. Because I think I would much rather control Ignis or even Gladio.
You've improved.
Nice. It really pays you to use the correct lure.
I think I'll play King's Knight in the meantime.
Better not. His Highness will get sulky.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Tension, tension, tension.
You've improved.
One more, and then we're done. We're gonna camp for the night. Oh, that must not be a glowing barrelfish. So maybe not one more.
You might be handier with a rod than a sword.
There we go.
Dude, make it quick. I'm so hungry there's a hole in my tummy.
Talk about backseat fishing.
Ah! The line's gonna snap!
Alright, so that's it for fishing. I don't want to drag the stream down with fishing.
About time for a new line, ain't it?
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm gonna reel in a monster.
He's got it bad.
It's time. Gladio, come on.
Gotcha.
We're gonna set up camp over here, and we're gonna eat a cup of noodle.
Man, that hurts.
Another headache.
This is not normal.
Shall we camp here?
Let's see if we have a new training level. No, we don't.
It could crash right here.
You can remain awake long enough to eat.
All right, what do we want to eat? Cup of noodle, cup noodle, cup noodle. Where is it? There we go. Yummy. There we go. What? What's going on now? Oh, they want to spar?
I wish Ignis would get off my back.
He'd ease up if you could just get up in the morning. A cure for sleeping in. All right. Crack of dawn tomorrow. We train at the beach.
If you think it'll help.
Oh, no doubt about it. You'll feel like a new man.
Really? Your friend has invited you on a tour. Join him at the dawn tomorrow to undertake a special task. You must remain in the vicinity of your destination.
I know just the place. Come on.
Alrighty.
Where's he going?
So, what are we gonna do exactly?
We're going for a run. Nice and simple.
What? That's all?
Try saying that when your lungs are ripe to burst. Sand's tough to run on. There's no better way to improve stamina, and no better time to do it than first thing in the morning. To make it interesting, what say we race?
Race?
With stakes. If you lose, you have to train with me every day.
Holy crap.
I can't lose, can I?
That there's the goal. Now let's get started. Ready, set, go.
Damn, he's quick for his size.
Holy crap.
Hey, you trying to lose?
There we go.
Can't keep up. Can barely lift my legs off the sand. Piece of cake. Yes!
Well done, Noct. There's no way Specs can complain when you come back to camp this early. Encrusted in sand. Make sure you act nice and smug when you see him.
Yeah. If this doesn't shut Ignis up, I don't know what will. I gotta say, though, it's kinda nice at this hour.
Even if that's all you take from this, that's good enough for me. Come on. Let's go. Good hustle out there.
Yeah, I know. I'm awesome.
I was digging the Joe Satriani inspired guitar. All right, let's report back to this tipster.
appreciate it.
Welcome to Golden Key.
I just adore this shop.
This is amazing.
Welcome back. You really are dependable.
Almost 2,000 gil. Nice.
Allow me to take your order.
I can go ahead and...
Much obliged. Remember, safety first.
We're gonna hit up the Chocobo to hurry up, get over here to finish this hunt. Taking too much time hoofing it. Hey, there's an item down there between the palm trees.
Feels nice here.
So full right now.
Take a shot from here.
Good call. Now it's picture time. Let me get this shot. Oh, love the lighting.
I'm spent.
Let's go.
Keep it moving.
Mm-hmm. Right behind you. Blessed weather.
Totally.
Thanks for the ride.
We're in the morning. We're in the morning.
Showtime!
What are they weak against? Let's see. They're weak against the Buster Swords. Alright. Damn.
Getting by. Hey, Ignis, instructions!
work, Gladio.
Killed.
Duly noted.
Don't die on me.
We've no one to protect the king with his shield ammunition.
Ensign's home there, king. Worthy.
On your mark, Nox.
Gotcha.
All over.
Yep.
Even our best still isn't good enough.
Now with that attitude, it isn't.
Magnus is in trouble.
Gladio!
Try this!
Nice work, Gladio.
Yep. Kind of you.
I'm dying of thirst here.
I'm starving to death.
And yet we're all very much alive.
Here he comes.
Easy now.
What crap?
We'll meet again.
Let's do this.
Okay. Welcome to Golden Key.
Are we staying here? Just so you know, I'm cool with camping.
Oh, that's her. That's right. I need to talk to her. For some reason, I was thinking I needed to talk to Dino.
Welcome back. A fine show. Congrats.
Oh, 100 rank up. I'm level 3 chaser. Heliodor bracelet.
What do you feel like having today? We'd appreciate help with these troublemakers.
I'm going to come back later for these 2 hunts so I can just maintain momentum on the stream.
Thank you for your patronage.
Prompto needs all the help he can get in the HP department.
Man, that hurts. Another headache.
This is not normal. Yeah, the eats at the quay left me with a hankering for seafood.
The shoreline's always a sure bet. Won't find fresher fish elsewhere.
Ooh, what happened in the minimap? Oh, there it goes. It recovered. Old Holte Ranch.
Here we are. Nice.
Well, did you get the shots?
Sure did, man.
Sure. We took a few.
Oh, yeah. These are good. Real good. You guys have a knack for this.
Let's look at the dude from
Seriously gonna
Lost.
Publish our photos?
How could I not publish beauties like these?
Really?
In fact, I got a feature upcoming about the old legends. They'll be perfect for it. Your photos are good. They got soul. Anytime you need more work, you come to me.
He's looking like he's about to pass out of here. He's constantly waving to try to cool off. I just got 7,500 gil from that.
Camera team. Seeing as you've dropped by, I can give you a new assignment, yeah?
Sure, I guess.
Okay, what I need is more material for my big feature on the old legends.
Yeah, sure. So, where do you need us to go?
Telpar Crag. The Rift Valley that separates the Sky and Claim was formed in the Age of Legends, or so they say. I need shots from 2 different angles. 1 shot from each should do it. Your photos are gonna be the highlight of the piece, so get some good ones. I know you can.
I wonder if I have the components needed to build a better engine blade or a better drain lance. I'm not sure. I want to check it to see.
about a breather?
Yeah, we got an auto save in. Hour and 32 minutes in. We're going to cut this one a little bit early. It's 12:08, right around lunchtime here. And I was going to call in some teriyaki takeout. And I was going to go pick those up here in a few minutes. So I'm going to check in with Sid to see if he's able to upgrade any more of our weapons and equipment. And I'm going to call the stream here. And this will be the end of FF15 playthrough chapter 3, number 5.
Good. How y'all doing? You slacking off? Stand up straight, boy.
I guess not. So, yeah. So yeah, Kiju, I hope you I'll catch you in the next playthrough and experiment with that wait mode, man. You might like it a lot better than the action mode. I mean, it doesn't really take away the action. It just kind of gives the game a more tactical, strategic feel.
You see this, Noct?
What about it?
Zero friction, the life-lengthening heavy-duty rust remover.
Got everything here.
If you're hankering to see the disc, you can't beat the outlook at Lestal. That's all well and good.
All right, peace, man. I'll see you in the. I can't promise you I'll be streaming this later on this evening. I may be able to squeeze another stream, and it'll be The Witcher 3 if I do. Catch you in the next episode.